Zach Hyman is a Toronto Maple Leaf, for now. Like with all players, especially the young ones, making the National Hockey League is earned, but it can be taken away. The Leafs are giving Zach Hyman a shot, and I think he's earned it. And based on his Instagram, it's a childhood dream come true. Really brief history, Zach Hyman was drafted in the 5th round of the 2010 draft by the Florida Panthers. Panthers couldn't get a deal done with him, so they traded him to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for Greg McKegg. In his first season with the Toronto Marlies, in his first season in the AHL, in his first season of professional hockey, in 59 games, Hyman had 15 goals, 22 assists for 37 points. Good numbers, not great, but good. So some of you might be saying, well, why is he playing on the wing with William Nylander and not someone else? You know, I'm always hearing about how the Marlies are so special. They got this amazing team. The Leafs have all these amazing Leaf prospects, especially up front. What is so special about this guy? Well, as the oldest of 5 brothers, I'm sure Zach Hyman is used to being maybe forgotten about a little bit on occasion. But all the while, Hyman has been working and working hard, and now he's getting his due. Last winter, I had phone call interviews with Kyle Dubas and Sheldon Keefe. I asked them who the most pleasant surprise had been on the Marlies up to that point, and both of them, separately and unprompted, said Zach Hyman. This is the part where I shamelessly promote that thing that I wrote about those interviews and post the link underneath. Actually, I wrote a few things. You can click them all. You can just go right ahead and knock yourself out. So, why did the Marlies and why do the Leafs like Zach Hyman so much? Well, I asked him like half a year ago. You see, leading up to and during the Marlies playoff run, I interviewed a bunch of the Toronto Marlies, bunch of Leafs prospects, and I did a video with Zach Hyman. I just wasn't really happy with how it turned out. So I figured I wouldn't use it, or maybe I'd just talk to him at another time. Well, the guy's making the freaking Leafs out of camp, so I figure I should use the video, shouldn't I? So Zach, Mr. Hyman, if you will, what kind of a player are you?
I think I'm a hard-working two-way player. I like to go into the corners. I like to be on the forecheck first. I like to be hard on the puck and hold on to it and try to make plays and get pucks to guys who have lots of skill, like Willie and Leipzig and guys like that.
There's a lot in there. It's just so hockey. I'm asking him about him. I'm asking him about the good things he does, and he brings up his teammates and refers to them as more skilled. Which, when you're talking about Nylander, yeah, totally. But you don't have to say it, but gosh darn it, he does have to because hockey. But listen closely to how he describes his game. Yeah, he's getting in the corners, he's being all tough, but he's talking about holding on to the puck, getting the puck, making plays with the puck. Zach Hyman is 2016's version of a grinder. Used to be grinders, went into the corners all the time, sure, and they just had to be tough, they got into lots of battles, laid hits, but that's really about it. Oh, besides the occasional fight. But in 2016, it's not good enough to be a spoon or a fork, you gotta be a spork, and that's what Hyman is. And I got to watch it near the end of the season there. Zach Hyman requires a lot of attention from the other team, and what's great about that is you can put him on a line with William Nylander, who requires a lot of attention from the other team. So it's either Nylander shoots and scores, or Nylander shoots, is stopped, and Hyman scores. And their other line mate's just standing there like, gosh, this is fun! Except their other line mate isn't just some other line mate, are they? No, see, most of what I'm used to watching with Nylander and Hyman is on one of the wings, and Nylander is at center. To start the season, at least, Hyman's on the left, Nylander's on the right, Matthews is in the middle. You don't mind cleaning up Matthews and Nylander's garbage, do you?
100%. I mean, it doesn't matter how you score. When you score a goal, you get your team up or whatnot. So I like putting in those garbage goals. I like being around the net. That's definitely a big part of my game is being around the net, being in the goalie's face, and whether I put it in or it screens the goalie and it goes in, it doesn't matter. It's just part of my game.
But why take Hyman's word for it? Let's ask Hyman's old teammate Ben Smith, not with the Marlies anymore, single tier, about Hyman's propensity for garbage goals.
Have you ever seen him score a goal from like further out than 5 feet?
No, actually, since I've been traded here, not really. He kind of gets it done the ugly way, and they don't ask how you do it, but how many you get.
Now, the impression I always got is whenever the Marlies were in the video room, they would just be like, check out what Zach Hyman is doing. Play like Zach Hyman. So, was it like that, Zach?
No, I don't know if it's like that. I mean, it goes both ways. You have times where you're on the other end of those clips, but it's nice to be on the ends when you're doing things the right way, and I mean, it definitely gives you a little confidence, but I just try to do things the right way. When you're working hard, when you're buying into the system, you're gonna have success, and that's kind of what I try to do.
Oh my God, he's so hockey! So Zach, they say good things about you in the video room. Well, yes, but they also sometimes say bad things. Come on! Okay, we'll go back to Ben Smith. Ben, when the Marlies are in the video room, do they pretty much just gush about Zach Hyman?
Pretty much. I mean, he does just about everything right, and I think that's It's firstly from his work ethic. He's just the hardest worker on the ice. He's winning puck battles, and when you're playing with the puck, it makes the game a lot easier. So you like to watch Zach and see what he does, and it's also nice to play with him because it means that you're going to have the puck a lot that night.
You're gonna have the puck a lot that night. Oh, that's just music to my ears. That's not just a player who bangs and crashes in the corner. That's a player who knows what they're doing. Dare I say? I'm gonna say it. Should I say it? I'm gonna say it. A possession player. Zach, all the Corsi Hyman. And I just thought I would leave you with this one. Zach, what was your favorite goal from this season?
Oh, favorite goal from the season.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the American League with the Marlies with the
Doesn't
Leafs.
matter.
Oh, I mean, it's got to be my first NHL goal then. That's going to be one of my favorites for a while. It's a pretty special goal for me.
Sorry, did you mean NHL or AHL? What a power move! Well, you see, I scored in more than one league. I see what you're doing, Zach. You ain't slick! Actually, no. You are pretty slick. That's why you're on the team, aren't you? So, Leafs Nation, let me throw it out to you. What do you think about Zach Hyman making the Toronto Maple Leafs? Do you think he's here to stay for a while? Do you think he's a long-term Leaf? What do you think about him playing with Matthews and Nylander? Because that seems pretty awesome. And what are your predictions for everything this season? So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. It's here.